Hey guys, it's Victoria and welcome back to FemmeHead. I have another video brought to you by Beducated for their Black Friday sale, which you can get 60% off a yearly subscription, which I think is a steal of a deal. And I also wanted to chat about my most recent course that I've taken. I have been taking so many courses on there recently that I have thoroughly enjoyed, and the one that I am currently working my way through is by Libby Shepherd. She has 2 courses on Beducated right now, and I have started both of them at least. So this is her self-pleasure journey course. It is set up as an 8-week course, but you can work through it at your own pace. And I thought it was really interesting. One thing that I found was this course on its own is, if I'm doing the math right, I don't know, she was talking about it, the investment, and it's around $400 US. And when you think of that for just one course compared to all the courses you get, for 60% off right now. And I've thoroughly been enjoying taking this course. She starts by saying that this course is all the things that she wished she would have been taught or told as a teenager. And I can relate to that so much with my Chart Your Cycle course, because I feel like there are so many things as young adults, teenagers, preteen, there's so many things that we woulda, shoulda, coulda been taught and we weren't, that would actually just be so beneficial to us in the long run. And I think learning about our menstrual cycles is at the top of that list for me, but then also just self-pleasure, sexuality, sensuality. Like, there's so many things that would have set us up better than we were. So this particular course works to rewire the unhealthy relationship and culture that we were brought up with surrounding masturbation, and how it's just such this like taboo, negative thing that has led to so many sexual dysfunction issues that many of us have as adults. So if you go to the kind of course overview, the 4 things that she says you'll learn in this course, and I'm just gonna read them straight off the thing. The first one is how to use breath, sound, and movement to feel relaxed during masturbation. Number 2 is to discover what your body enjoys and to be more skillful in communicating it to your partner. Number 3 is to build a positive body image and get rid of performance anxiety. And number 4 is to use practical tools to integrate mindful self-pleasuring into your weekly routine. And I think so many of these are so beneficial. And I think back to when I was younger and like first getting into sexual exploration, and you're never taught to figure out what you like. You just kind of like hand over that expectation to someone else. And how are they supposed to know? So I just think it's just like taught as such like a dirty, oh my God, don't do that thing. And where is that leaving us? Not a good place. One of the most interesting things in this course was when she says to let go of this goal of having an orgasm with your sexual encounter, whether it's with yourself or someone else. Like, there's this belief that having an orgasm equals having a good sexual encounter, when we all know that isn't necessarily the truth. This leads to so many downsides, whether it's people faking orgasms, whether it's people thinking they're not doing a good enough job or something's wrong with them, getting stuck into patterns of how they go through the motions. Like, there's a lot there. She works on teaching you to be more present and mindful with the experiences, to build new pathways rather than that pathway that we all go on for that like quick, easy orgasm, or the only type of orgasm we know. And so it's just tuning into different sensations, different ways of doing things, rather than like the way you've always been doing it. So once you get through the course introduction and the kind of overview of what mindful masturbation is and what it can do for you and what it can help with, each week is split up into a different sort of topic or category, and a few of the ones are things like connecting with your body, full body awareness, and focus on anatomy, just to name a few. I really enjoy the combination she has of videos and written lesson notes. If you're a person that likes to watch and listen to someone explain something to you, you get that. But then also, if you absorb information better by reading through it, you can also do it that way, or you can kind of have them both up at the same time, which is really helpful. Or if you want to, rather than having to like replay something over and over, you can just look at where that is in the lesson notes and write that down. Or it's just, I really appreciate the combination of visual and written. as I was going through this course, I just started noticing so many parallels between sexual pleasure and menstrual cycle awareness. Both are so taboo. We're not taught how it works, how it functions, what it means, what can go wrong. And instead we're just told to suck it up, not talk about it, that it's just part of being female or having a menstrual cycle, and we're left to just like deal with it ourselves. And then everyone wonders why there's so many issues surrounding female libido, female menstrual cycles, female fertility. Like, we're just not taught, and we are shamed for even thinking about it. I've started having conversations with my best friends about all things libido, desire, pleasure, and it has been so empowering and so enlightening. Instead of feeling like this weird, uneducated or unknowing, it has just been so good. So I cannot encourage you enough to have these conversations with those closest to you, similar to you, whatever it is. I remember growing up, I don't know if I was like a preteen or early teen, but I would sneak down at like 11 p.m. to record Sex and the City, and then I would rewatch it when my parents weren't home, like before they got home from work and stuff like that. And I remember I just loved it, and I loved, you know, the open conversations they had, and I was like, oh, I can't wait to be an adult and have friends like this and have these conversations. And it never really happened until recently. But yeah, we've just started broaching these subjects, and it has just been so freeing. And so I cannot encourage you enough to have these conversations, to educate yourself, and to just stop feeling shame and embarrassment around such natural things. And that is my ramble about this self-pleasure journey course, Beducated, and just knowledge is power, and we need to educate ourselves, and it is part of our journey to becoming the best version of ourselves, which I have been on for a long, long time. Once again, thank you to Beducated. I will leave the links and everything down in the description box so you can go sign up for 60% off right now, a yearly subscription. Educate yourself, learn about new things that you've been curious or embarrassed about, but you know what, you want to know more. You want that like book as a preteen to learn when your boobs are gonna come in, and it's just, like I said, knowledge is power, and I can't encourage it enough. So I will stop talking about it. Go check it out, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.